as well as being considered one of the best football players of our time. Erling Haaland is a talented young man who knows very well how to make the most of his fortune. But have you ever wondered how this football star lives? In this video, you will find out everything about Erling Haaland's luxurious life. Born in 2000 in the city of Leeds in West Yorkshire, England, Erling Braut Haaland, better known as Erling Haaland, is a famous Norwegian footballer. His passion for football started at a very young age, but his professional career did not begin until he was 15 years old, when he played for the Norwegian team Bryn FK. Haaland then signed for the Molde FK football club until he moved to Red Bull Salzburg, where he gained even more prominence as a player and assisted in winning some Austrian titles. Already in 2019, he joined Borussia Dortmund, where he performed impressively, which led to him signing a $63.3 million contract with Manchester City in 2022. At the current club, Erling Haaland has been regarded as one of the key players to help the team win several awards such as the English Champions title, the FA Cup, and recently the much-dreamed Champions League. And it's no wonder that Erling Haaland is considered one of the best football players of today, holding the record for most goals scored in a single season in the Premier League, besides having won several individual awards and impressive records. Today, Erling Haaland is considered to be one of the most promising new generations of footballers and is already earning more than enough money to enjoy a very luxurious life. Mansion in Marbella. When it comes to investing in good residences, Erling Haaland is a player who does not usually save. One of the destinations where the player spends more time is in the city of Marbella, in southern Spain, where he has a sophisticated house, where he usually spends Christmas with his family. As the player loves to go there during his holidays to enjoy the beaches, some sources claim that he has acquired a second property in the region. It is a mansion located in one of the most exclusive areas of Marbella, known as the Golden Mile, and is configured as a modern villa of 3 floors, full of charming environments. The mansion has around 10,200 square feet of floor space, and upon entering the property, there is a sleek spiral staircase of contemporary design, where the player has shared photos wearing famous designer clothes. The living room lies ahead and is mainly distinguished by views of the garden that bring a pleasant feeling to the room, as well as having a TV and a fireplace. The dining room has a different decor and features a fine wood table, while the open-concept kitchen has a countertop with seating for casual dining. In total, the mansion has 4 cozy bedrooms, which are highlighted by glass walls that offer unique views of the sunny region. There are also 7 bathrooms, which have luxurious features to meet the requirements of the player and his family, and great balconies to enjoy the stunning coastal views. The property's amenities don't end there, as there is also a sauna, a walk-in wardrobe in the master suite, a well-equipped gym, a clean design laundry room, and a 4-car garage. As for the exterior, the mansion is situated on a 22,500 square foot plot, which features manicured lawns and a leisure area with a pool to enjoy at any time of the day. There is also a living space with a television and cozy seating for relaxation, where there is also an outdoor dining area. You could say that this mansion offers everything Erling Haaland needs, and one of its best features is the glass-filled rooms, which are flooded with natural light from the region. And as reported by the media, Erling Haaland paid €6.5 million for this mansion. Other properties. Erling Haaland does not give up comfort and luxury when it comes to choosing a place to live. After leaving Borussia Dortmund, the striker moved to England, and according to some British newspapers, he considered buying Paul Pogba's modern-style mansion, located in Hale Barnes, Cheshire. The property features a formal living room, a curvaceous kitchen with white countertops, and an elegant dining setting, as well as 5 luxurious and quite cozy bedrooms, decorated with state-of-the-art furniture, all of which have private bathrooms that feature soaking tubs. Among the property's other amenities is a games area with a pool table, which appears to have been customized by Pogba, as well as a family room with a television and an indoor pool to relax in privacy, where a steam room is located. Another space that the place has is the PP Arena, a personalized football field, which was built by Pogba while he lived in the mansion, where he spent a lot of time having fun in the company of friends. Outside, the mansion is surrounded by very green lawns, which offer plenty of space for outdoor fun. As reported by the media, Pogba's mansion can be rented for £30,000 per month, and if Haaland actually decided to buy it, he would have to pay around £3 million. However, sources suggest that he currently lives in an apartment building in an area where other teammates reside, situated in Manchester city centre, but there is little information about the location. In addition to this property, while playing for Borussia Dortmund, the player had a rather cozy residence in the city of Dortmund, and, whenever he visits the town of Bern, where he grew up in Norway, Haaland takes the opportunity to share photos at his family's property. Cars. Erling Haaland is a player who loves riding in high-powered cars. He has, for example, been seen getting out of a Hyundai Starex, a vehicle with a very spacious cabin to carry several passengers, which costs around $38,000. Haaland is speculated to have a Range Rover Sport, a high-speed vehicle capable of traveling long distances. And in its most recent model, that car costs over $100,000. The striker has also been spotted driving a Mercedes-AMG GLE 63S Coupe, a high-performance luxury SUV equipped with a V8 bi-turbo engine capable of producing over 600 horsepower. And to get a sense of the price, this vehicle costs around $117,000. Another car that Erling Haaland likes to drive daily is his red Audi RS6 Avant, a car with a sporty design, which can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles in about 3.5 seconds, besides reaching a top speed of up to 190 miles per hour. And it's no wonder that a car like this can be found for as much as $123,000. It is speculated that the player also had in his garage a Bentley Bentayga, a super sophisticated SUV, capable of offering a lot of refinement and comfort for all passengers. And maybe that's why Erling Haaland's supposed car was valued at $166,000. Another of the most impressive vehicles that the attacker drives is a Rolls-Royce Cullinan. This is a super luxurious SUV from the famous luxury car brand Rolls-Royce. The interior of the vehicle is very sophisticated, offering plenty of space for the comfort of its passengers. And to enjoy all this luxury, it is estimated that this vehicle can exceed the bagatelle of $350,000. Raising the price even higher, Erling Haaland has also been spotted with a Ferrari SF90 Stradale, one of the fastest cars made by Ferrari. The vehicle is equipped with a Super V8 engine, capable of accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.5 seconds, managing to reach a top speed of an unbelievable 211 miles per hour. And perhaps that is why a new model can reach over $600,000. The most expensive car Erling Haaland has been seen with is a Bugatti Chiron, a super sports car considered one of the fastest in the world, capable of going from 0 to 60 miles in just 2.5 seconds. And to have a luxury like that, you have to invest around $3 million. Exaggerated luxuries. Everybody knows that Erling Haaland is a player that has more than enough money to enjoy a lot of luxury and comfort. When it comes to dressing, for example, the player is usually seen with sophisticated pieces of clothing, such as $900 Louis Vuitton monogram t-shirt, $1,360 silk t-shirt, $1,500 Dolce & Gabbana sweatshirt, $1,800 flamingo print, $1,860 ounce print look, a $2,000 Burberry silk set. Already during a yacht trip on the Greek island of Mykonos, Erling Haaland was photographed wearing a Louis Vuitton watercolor outfit, which is worth approximately $2,800. The striker also loves wearing high-value watches, owning an impressive collection that includes $5,900 Breitling Chronomat Automatic GMT 40, $11,700 Breitling Super Chronomat B0144, $19,000 Rolex Submariner Starbucks, $28,000 Rolex Submariner Hulk, $47,000 Rolex Submariner Smuff, $48,000 Rolex GMT Master 2 Root Beer, $74,000 Rolex Day-Date President, $90,000 Rolex Day-Date President Dial Set Diamond, $96,000 Rolex Daytona Green Dial, $100,000 Vacheron Constantin Overseas Rose Gold, $125,000 Patek Philippe Nautilus Moonphase, $129,000 Rolex Daytona Platinum, $140,000 Patek Philippe Nautilus, $152,000 Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Double Balance Wheel Openworked, $170,000 Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Concept Black Panther, $175,000 Rolex Daytona Eye of the Tiger, $300,000 Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Perpetual Calendar, $350,000 Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Jumbo Extra Thin. One of the most unique watches he owns, meanwhile, is a MICROMILSPEC Haaland Golden Boy, a custom piece made in his honor, which has a size of 42 millimeters, as well as featuring a forged carbon case and a black titanium bezel. And because it's a one-off piece made for Haaland, the market value is unknown, although it doesn't appear to be cheap at all. A curiosity about the player is that he not only has an extravagant collection of watches but also likes to gift his teammates. As reported by the media, at his farewell to Borussia Dortmund, he allegedly gifted each of his teammates and coaches with personalized Rolex watches, which cost him around 500,000 euros in total. Already to get around between different places, Erling Haaland usually charters private jets that are quite luxurious. It is speculated that he has used, for example, a Bombardier Challenger 605 from VistaJet, a modern aircraft with a capacity to accommodate up to 12 passengers, whose maximum range is 4,000 nautical miles. And to rent this aircraft, the average hourly rate is $5,500. Erling Haaland has also been seen getting off another private jet, the Bombardier Challenger 850 model. As the brand's largest midsize executive jet, the plane can comfortably seat 19 passengers, depending on its configuration. Being able to travel from Europe to Asia, the aircraft is a great option for those looking for a lot of space in a sophisticated flight. And the jet in which Erling Haaland traveled also belongs to the company VistaJet. It was built in 2008 and has many modern features for a better quality of travel. And the average price to rent this jet is around $11,000 for each hour of flight. But Haaland's spending on business aircraft does not stop there, as it is speculated that he bought a Piper M600. This long-range single-engine aircraft has a modern interior and can comfortably carry up to 6 people. The aircraft has a range of approximately 1,650 nautical miles, and depending on the conditions you are in, it is possible to purchase such a jet for around $3 million. Sources of income. Besides earning a lot of money from his salary at Manchester City, Erling Haaland has engaged in other businesses outside the fields. He has, for example, invested in a few companies, with his first deal being made in 2021 when he became a shareholder in sports technology company Hyperice. Another company he has involvement with is Viaplay, with whom he has a long-term multi-market partnership to produce exclusive content, such as the documentary Haaland: The Big Decision. But Erling Haaland's biggest source of income outside of football undoubtedly comes from advertising deals and sponsorships. This is because the striker has become a world football star in recent years, attracting a great deal of media attention, which has leveraged his commercial partners. Currently, the player has millions of followers on his social networks, counting 5 million followers on Twitter and over 32 million on Instagram, where he takes the opportunity to partner with several companies. To get an idea of the figures, it is estimated that Haaland receives about £1 million with Swiss watchmaker Breitling, £2 million from Samsung's Norwegian subsidiary, £2 million with luxury goods brand Dolce & Gabbana, and up to £23 million with sports giant Nike. And with so many expanding sources of income, we can tell that Erling Haaland is also managing to rake in hefty sums off the pitch. Net worth. Being regarded as one of the best players today, it is no surprise that Erling Haaland is earning big money from football. While playing for Borussia Dortmund, for example, Erling Haaland was paid £132,000 a week, which is more than £6.8 million a year, almost $9 million. After his move to Manchester City, Erling Haaland's salary increased exponentially as he became one of the most coveted players in the world. It is estimated that his base weekly salary is £375,000, and while that is an impressive figure, it is a far cry from how much he is actually earning. According to some sources, he is the highest paid player at the club because, besides his base salary, Haaland receives other bonuses, which make him make around £865,000 a week, which is £45 million a year. Adding to his other sources of income, his income is even more impressive. And although nobody knows for sure how much Erling Haaland's fortune is worth, some sources estimate that the star's net worth is currently $40 million. But as we know, the player still has a long career ahead of him, and his fortune is expected to increase considerably in the coming years. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel, Dios to satisfy your curiosity.